Teenagers are the most misunderstood beings on this planet. They are expected to act like adults, but treated like children. A lot of us fail to understand that this teenage phase is actually the time where we understand the ways of life through close scrutiny. And so, here is Teenager's Guide to Sexism by Jayapranita Narayanan. Sexism is basically prejudice or discrimination based on a person's gender or sex. Living in a 3,000-year-old patriarchal society where a girl is given a Barbie and a boy is given a toy car, where women with short hair are taunted, where women don't get paid enough, I can confidently say that all of us are victims of sexism. Let us journey through a basic life instance. Let us say I, a girl, decides to go out for a dinner. Now I will subconsciously interrogate myself. Should I wear this? Is this skirt too short? Will I grab unnecessary attention? And questions like these. Let me recite a few lines from a poem written by Aranya Johar. So I decided to wear my jeans low and wear my tops high, not showing a hint of my thigh. Because by showing, I'm not just flaunting it, I'm risking it. Now, why is it that I had to ask myself these questions before wearing something? Was it that the society intimidated me, or I was intimidated by the society? Do you think a guy asks himself these questions before going out? Well, the simple answer would be no. Another fact that infuriates me is that boys are always expected not to cry. They are always expected to be emotionally unavailable or insensitive. Well, they are human beings. They have all the rights to express their feelings. But when women do the same, they are labeled as weak or dramatic. So basically, if a girl cries, she's a drama queen. And if a boy cries, he's a girl. Well, that makes no sense. Every time someone tells me, hey, don't pick that up, that's too heavy, I close my eyes and remind myself that every time a woman gives birth to a child, it's like 20 bones breaking together at the same time. Sadly, this societal pressure is not only on women, but also on men. When I was talking about my male friends about this, they actually said that they had this pressure, that they had to choose these careers wherein they can afford to help a family in the future financially. Whereas my female counterparts did not have these issues to support a family on their own. They had liberal ideas, but they had no plans or rather pressure to support a family. Coming to a major subset of sexism, parenting. We can all talk about gender equality, but at the end of the day, the way a girl is raised is very different from the way a boy is raised. Although I totally understand that my parents want me to be safe, I am actually very, very jealous of the amount of freedom my male counterparts receive. Now the question arises, what can we do as a society to give ourselves a better future? To live in a country where a woman can go out at any time of the day. To live in a society where she does not have to depend on a man to complete her needs. To work at an office where someone's gender does not decide their salary. Let's not teach women what to wear. Let's teach men not to stare. Let's ask mothers to teach their sons to behave with dignity, because mothers are our first teachers. Strict rules and regulations must be imposed and followed in order to stop such brutal discrimination. Men and women have differences, and we all accept that. But these differences are meant to be celebrated, not divisions to be cursed. Thank you.